Well, we're back in Hastings, and look at these buildings. Never seen anything quite like that before, actually. They're used by the fishermen here to store their stuff. And I mentioned before in a previous video when Lisa and I were at Harry Ramsden's, and for some what would seem to be ludicrous reason, the fish at Harry Ramsden's apparently comes from Russia, which, you know, when you consider that now we're in Hastings, which is only a few miles from Eastbourne, and they have fish here, and they're fishermen here. So I'm sure it's all got down to economics and nonsense bullshit stuff. You know, not that I really want to get into politics, I suppose, but you know, oh, that's one of those incline railways. Can you see it up there? Like just over there is the castle. Here's an incline railway that obviously goes up and down the East Hill lift. Anyway, so yeah, you see all these, like, oh, there's the moon there. You see all these huts here for storage. There's the Hastings Miniature Railway, and yeah, there are places here to sort of buy fish, I suppose, at maybe wholesale prices. I mean, there's one there advertising a stone of box, which is £14 of best cod fillet for £68. A stone is £14. Here we go. Does that say donk?
Yes.
The door says
the donk door.
donk. Anyway, but yeah, apparently the fishing fleet in this country now is at about 7% of the size it was when we joined the European Union. And when you think about the fact that Britain is an island surrounded by fish, it's kind of, it almost seems criminal that, you know, so many thousands of our own fishermen have lost jobs and being replaced by fishermen from other countries. It just seems criminal, really, and for some people, no doubt, that's one of the reasons why they voted Brexit, I'm sure. Anyway, Lisa and I are going to have fish and chips.
Mini crabs?
And it's just a question of, it's about 7:30 at night, so a few places are closed. But it would seem to be that if you're after fish and chips and you want a bit more of a local experience, Hastings might be the better place to go to compared to some of the others. Oh, that reminds me, if you are going to go to Burning Gap and you're going to come down from London for the day, it's probably another reason to go via Hastings is that from the public transport point of view, or that hop-on, hop-off bus, there's a far greater frequency going from Eastbourne than there is from Brighton. So that might be a point worth considering. Anyway, and the other thing about here is just around the corner here was where I parked the Rolls Royce when I was here with the clients, and it was a Sunday. I parked on double yellows. You know, the Frampton long wheelbase is the biggest Rolls Royce, and it's just plain difficult to find a parking space for a car of that length. Certainly the average car parking space just, it's just not long enough. And I parked on the street just around to the right there on the double yellows, and the security car managed to find a meter a few yards away, and the clients went to that. Right ahead of us is the Neptune fish and chips. I don't know why they went there, I can't remember. Might have been something to do with the reservation, I don't know, but that's where they went. It's closed now. And yeah, it was just right there that I was I parked the Rolls. Huh. Now I'm walking. Oh well. Where we're staying is about half a mile down there, so not a big deal. Okay, bye.